Hey, Pete Mel here. Today we're going to be talking about mental, emotional, and physical clearings. Have you ever been in a situation or every time you're with a person or think about something or go to a certain place, your body starts to react? All of a sudden your mind starts to race, or you get angry, or fear comes within you, and then your body starts to get intense. Maybe your breathing changes. With all these situations, they could be stemmed from a past situation that you were currently in. Maybe you were in a fight or something happened with a person, so now every time you think about them or see them, your body and mind start to react to it just like you were back in that same moment, but you're not at the moment. So when this happens, it starts to trigger in our body, and mind reacts to this, and now we can't deal with what's currently going on in our life. So now we run into similar situations where our body and mind start to react as if it was in this old situation. So this makes it very difficult to kind of overcome these things, and then we get caught up in the moment of what we're feeling and not really dealing with what's currently going on. So these are all signs of like mental emotional trauma or physical trauma that's caught in our body. And that just means that we fully haven't released these traumas. Some of the traumas we know that we went through, other ones that we are just carried in our body from past lives, just traumas when we were a kid that we don't remember. So we have a technique to take you through and release those traumas. This technique I learned about 5-6 years ago from Corey Herter or Corey Love. And it basically, he says, it takes you through each of the brainwave states to release that trauma. What I find is as we go through this process, everyone goes through the same stages. And as we go through the same stages, by the end of the session, basically you release this trauma and you're aware of the situation, but it's not affecting your body and the mind anymore. So the deeper and the more you react to the situation, the better this technique works. Sometimes when we go through the technique, we find that the thing that you think was the issue really wasn't the issue. There was a deeper underlying issue that we could also go through and resolve too. So this is a great tool if you have any of those reactions to past mental emotional traumas. So you'll know this when as soon as someone says a word or maybe touches your arm or does something, or you go see a person and all of a sudden your mind starts to race, maybe get angry or fearful, your body gets tight or tired, your heart rate changes. So it's like reliving those past traumas. So by releasing those traumas helps release everything associated with that. So now in the future we could deal with those. So if you're interested more in about learning our process and our technique, feel free to give us a call or sign up for an appointment and we could do some energy clearing. Energy work, I like to do a chakra reading or energy reading first. So I feel your energy, let you know what's going on, where you're holding those, and then based on that is a great way to find out which of your traumas that we need to release. This also works with the physical body. Sometimes we have things that not necessarily triggered by our thoughts or the places we are, but more of a physical touch or a physical ailment within our body, and that causes our mind to react. So I've done clearings on that too, where once people had a disorder and they don't know what was triggered by, but all of a sudden their body starts to feel it, and then once they get into that moment and the symptoms starts to appear, then their mind takes over and it drags them down into this deep depression. So by clearing the physical aspect of that helps with the mental aspect, and then as those symptoms and that disease imbalance that they're working on, they're able to really focus on what's the real issue with that. So it's an amazing tool. I'd love to help you. Talk to you later. Bye.